So here's the stance of diseases where if you're combating them, who wouldn't want to stop a disease? So it's just like looking bad at someone if they're not is the same as literally what someone feels like when they're not safe around someone who's not. But there's two different placements of not. You could literally not try to understand the makeup of the disease, or you can try to prevent it by covering up your face and or covering up your body in different ways that are categorized through legislation. I like to look at how to end disease as in how it was made up. And then there's AT&T. How does a company legislate something such as this? Let's take a peek in. It turns out as it's already been taken out that if you got hit by it, that would be something that would probably tear apart the manifolds of the strongest house. And these are examples of seeing how strong one thing is from the other. When people are posting signs in their community, like the name of the community and then they're strong, that means that they're all binding together. Whereas if all of the houses got wiped out except for just one, wouldn't you like to know why? The most horrific aftermath that could happen that would make someone understand what would an occurrence be if it didn't happen. So if you're profiting off of adjuvant, you're no different than a Pharisee in the Bible. It was like selling scripture in order to fake the funk. And then just the whole world of uncertainties, like what your house is built on, the water table under it. Like there's even stronger stuff underneath water tables. It's magma, but we can't allocate that yet because it's so high powered. If you buy crappy shoes, you're not going to know that when you just put them on, they'll feel really good if they have some like memory foam. But then the more you wear them, and if you're like doing high powered stuff outside, and it's windy, you'll find that your feet get sweaty because there's synthetic material in it. Same concept, different allocation. And when it comes to diet, I think that there's a door wide open for adjuvant. Something of the health industry, if it's larger than life, is the scariest thing possible, where you have to buy into it just to be alive. I think that the essence of the wave function is prominent in most effects. Able to test for it, you need capacitance plates. Linear geometry, the most simplicity in physics, opposites attract and every action is equal and opposite reaction. These are two things that can allocate and codify what it means to have a wave function and not to have a whole bunch of adjuvant define reading between the two lines. That rhymes, so it must be right. So the threat that you can't talk about certain things or show certain things isn't endangerment. It's just a challenge, but that disregards is areas that are vast, such as an accomplishment of arenas, the conditions of inside of a black hole. The more that you can render a normalization of it being a factor in the constituents of 90 percentile within your anatomy, and that's like the ultimate goal, which Adam and Eve tried to jump ship first, and the cheat code was then used against them. And if you're writing like a computer science saga of codec, like in Matrix, the Neo would have ostensibly achieved the apple of Eden without You were raised by your mother. You sew better than your mother did.
Great. You take a seat. Oh, yes,